Hello class, I'm creating a video of me doing the summary. This is the 2.5 summary from your book. I believe it's page 102 in your book. Actually, this is page 107 from your book. So we're going to fill in the blanks. Okay, let's see if I can make this slightly bigger. There we go. And change my pen. Okay, so I'm going to be writing on a tablet, so I apologize in advance for my handwriting. A blank, or an, is a statement that one quantity is greater than the other. So this is basically inequality. Let's see. Oops. Okay, that's as neat as I could write, unfortunately. The four inequality symbols are, so you're going to have less than or equal to. Right, so I call this the less than sign, the greater than sign, less than or equal to. The little line underneath means less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. And just remember that the signs always point to the smaller number. Okay, that's kind of the trick there. Whoops. All right. Then down here it says, in symbols, the set of numbers greater than or equal to -2. So greater than or equal to. So remember, I'm going to always point to the smaller value. So if we're saying x is the set of numbers, x is going to be to the right of this sign, right? The inequality always points to the smaller number and closes on the bigger number. Or my grammar school teacher used to say, it's like an alligator, and the alligator bites the bigger value, right? So if everything, right, the set of numbers is greater than -2, it has to be eaten by the alligator, and we point to the smaller quantity. In this case, it would be 2, or -2. And because it says or equal, that's why we have the line underneath the inequality symbol. All right, so we go to -2, and because it's greater than or equal, we have a closed dot at -2. And x is bigger than everything, so we can just do something like that. Okay. Next, it says in symbols, the set of numbers less than 3. So x is going to be smaller than 3. So again, we're going to point to x, right? The inequality always points to x. But notice the word equal doesn't appear in there. It's less than 3. So there's no equal sign. There's no line underneath the symbol. So I go down to 3, and I'm going to put an open circle, right? Notice I didn't shade the circle like I did here. And x is smaller than this value, so that means it's going to be to the left, right? Everything to the right is greater. Everything to the left is less than. And I think that should do it for the first two. Let's keep going. See if I can move this up a little bit. Okay. All right, so a compound inequality. So compound consists of two inequalities that are combined, right? So in symbols, the set of numbers between -2 and 3 is written. All right, so we're going to write our smallest quantity first, and the inequality sign is always pointing to the smaller value. And it says including -2, so I have to put the line. It's basically saying or equal to -2. We'll put the x here and the 3 on this side, right? So the set of numbers between -2 and 3, including -2, is written this way. And because they write the word including -2, I put the line under this symbol, but not this symbol. If it said including -2 and including 3, I'd put a line underneath this symbol. And to draw it, well, we have a closed dot at -2 because of this line. And at 3, it's an open dot. And then I would just kind of connect these two. Your book might draw a heavy line across. I feel like it's just easier to kind of draw a line like this, just like we did up here. Okay. Number 3. Oops. It says to solve a linear inequality, reverse the inequality sign when dividing or multiplying by a negative sign. Okay, so I'll write in the word reverse, right? Or some people might say switch. But I'll write reverse the inequality sign when dividing or multiplying by a negative number. And it says circle the correct solution. All right, so if I have this negative 2x, I'm going to rewrite that up here. Negative 2x is greater than 10. To solve this problem, we have to divide both sides by negative 2. And you see, we have to reverse the sign, right, to get x is smaller than negative 5. Right, because we divided by a negative, so this symbol has to point the other direction. So x is smaller than negative 5. That would be the correct answer. Right. For letter B, let's see what we have here. Oops. Here's my hand tool. Okay, so for letter B, I'm going to rewrite it over here. So we have 3 minus 3x is less than or equal to negative 12. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And I get negative 3x is less than or equal to, it looks like, what is that, minus 15? All right, so I subtract 3 from both sides. And now I have to divide. Again, I'm dividing by a negative. So I have to reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. Right, negative 15 over negative 3 is 5. So this is my answer. Let's see what we have. X is greater than or equal to 5. So that would be my correct answer. Okay, so that's your summary. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you for watching.